Welcome to our Devos. We are talking this week about taking inventory and what that looks like, what that means, that we know what we're managing. We're stewards. We talked about that in church. We're stewards of God's stuff that he's entrusted us with, and we're taking inventory to make sure that we're managing it in the most faithful way possible. And today, I want to speak to you about the secret of it all. Really, the secret of how to manage in a way that you make decisions based on faith and not based on feelings. And that is the secret of contentment. This is something that people that are rich, not just financially, but people that actually have a well-ordered and meaningful life, this is the secret that they share, that they have found the ability to be content. Some of the wealthiest people I know have no care about their stuff. In fact, some of the wealthiest people I know that are successful, there's a handful of people in the church, and they're wealthy, and you don't even realize how wealthy they are, but they'll tell me about things that they're doing for other people. They don't care about where they go, what they eat, what they dress in. They care about being content and being able to give and being generous in areas that matter most. And it's a contentment mindset. It means that I want my needs met. I want to have a little bit extra, and that's enough. I just want to make sure that my needs are met. I want to make sure my family's safe, and that will do it. That'll be plenty. It says in Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5, keep your life free from the love of money and be content with what you have, for he has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. This is a quote from the Old Testament, a quote also that Jesus reaffirms about his never leaving. And this is a quote that essentially safeguards your contentment, that you know, hey, look, if my needs are met, if I'm okay with the Lord, I'm good. But it's in that contentment that you start to make decisions about your money based on faith and not based on covetousness. Because when we base it on covetousness, that's when we become rash in our thinking. That's when we get into a lot of debt. That's when we're always worried about what other people have that we don't have, and we should have more, and how come they have this and we don't have that, and we're focused on all of that, when in reality, contentment is the secret because it causes you to feel it in your soul, where you're knowingly concerned about what God wants for your life and not just what your stuff is doing for you. So my encouragement to you, wherever you are, you might not be in the best financial shape, but are you seeking contentment? Are you genuinely seeking the Lord and knowing that the Lord has provided so much for you? Because he has. He's given you so much more than what you can realize. And the closer you get to understanding what contentment actually looks like, the better you're going to be when it comes to managing your money.